exercise number 1 of the 3 exercises for the lower body. Squats. Now, there are a trillion ways to squat, right? I mean, you can squat, drop down, and so forth. But what we want to do is make sure the knees doesn't pass the toes. First motion is put the feet.
You want to go back.
Yeah. Put your feet hip width apart. Okay. Now shoulder blades are back, abs drawn in tight. The first motion is at the hips, pushing your hips back. So you go into a hip flexion position. Bend your knees, start descending. All you think about is sitting on the seat or sitting on the toilet. And there you go. Now you're in the squat position.
Push your butt out.
Push your butt back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your hands can be anywhere you like. Across here, I like this. Not like this. Because your hands can counterweight how much you go down.
Yeah.
It's hard when you put your hands out.
What you do, you exhale coming up. Inhale going down.
Again.
By inhaling, you'll feel your stomach fill up with air. And sometimes your stomach is a way to stop you. Now, if your knees go 90 degrees, that's good. If it's greater than 90, anywhere in here, you're still fine. If it's less than 90 degrees, you're in trouble. Actually, it's too much stress on the knee joint. You may not feel it now, but here I am, 35 years old. You'll feel it tomorrow.
Now, David, how many times a week should we be doing this, and how many reps?
The squats, you can go 3 days a week if you're doing your lower body, 15 to 20 reps.
Okay.
Some people say 10 to 12, 15 to 20. We're talking about making a difference. And the rhythm should be about a 3-second descent, about a 1 second hold, 2 seconds up. So you go 1.
That's good,
2,
boys.
3.
1, 2.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good. 1.
Someone's
2,
breathing.
3. 1, 2. Hands out farther. 1, 2, 3.
Very good.
Awesome. The next exercise is the supine position. Come on, lie down on your back.
The supine?
Supine. The hands will be to your side, so you won't use them, so you can turn them up. Okay? We're going to go into a hip extended position, which is bottom up. First thing you do is drive it through your heels.
Move that pelvis.
Move that pelvis up. Good. Now, this is
That's good that's great for your butt.
You're welcome, ladies.
This is good for your butt,
This
boys.
is great for the butt.
Woo!
Great for the butt. Now keep your butt up. Now usually we'll have sliders or something you put under your feet.
Yeah.
And what Josh would do, he'll take his feet and slide his feet out, keeping that butt up. Keep that butt up. Keep that butt up. Now pull those feet in again. Now slide those feet into you. Good.
Oh, I see.
So if you have sliders, you push their feet out and you pull those feet in, maintaining the hip lift.
Well,
Now, what if you...
home instead of a slider?
Yeah, or if you don't have a slider.
Towel.
Towel.
And what's really neat, if you have a linoleum floor, tile floor,
Yeah.
wood floor, the towel is the perfect. Don't use a slider if you have a wood floor. Just use a nice little extra towel, hand towels, 2 hand towels, or a bath towel.
And again, like 15, 20?
15 to 20 reps. And your goal is to keep the hips up so you can maintain hip extension. You're working all of the glute fibers, some of the back muscles, some of your core musculature, and your hamstrings. Now, also what flexes the hamstrings is your calves. So you're picking up calves, hamstrings, glutes, and back. That's now we're talking about getting posterior legs. Now,
Hot.
come on up.
And our last exercise.
The last exercise, of course, is the lunge. You can do a forward lunge,
I love lunges.
traveling lunge, side lunge, back lunge, also known as reverse lunge. Now, anytime your legs are in an asymmetrical position, anytime you're off of both legs, you're lunging. To some degree, you're lunging. There are hundreds of different ways. You can lunge. Think of all the different kinds of lunges you can do. Fencing lunge. But the thing about the lunge, you work the quads, the glutes, and the hamstrings. If the lunge starts to leave the center of the body, now you're recruiting your adductor group. So now we're working on inner and outer thigh, just pulling the leg back. So let's do the backwards lunge first. So we're here. The first thing you want to do is if I had, looking at your body from top, you're only dropping down by kicking this leg back. Some people like to sit and rock back. Don't want to put, now stay there. Drop back, leg is straight in the back. Now pull that leg back up. Good, now that's a backwards lunge. If you were loaded, meaning weights in your hand, or barbell, or dumbbells, now
Loaded.
You want to have a straight leg. Okay. If you're here, you want to have it straight. If you start to bend, that adds more pressure to the back knee. So you always want to be careful. It's not against the weightlifting law, but what you want to do is be more careful about putting pressure on that knee. So here's the backwards lunge. If you had barbell or dumbbells, you drop and then you pull up. You take the same lunge and create another variation, which would be, that's it, which would be a little bit of a side lunge. You can drop it a little bit over to the side, using your adductor group, your inner thigh, to pull that leg back. Now you can go more to the side and pull that leg back.
Oh, that's good for like your hips, huh?
That's good for the hips, inner thigh, outer thigh, all of the quads and hamstrings of this leg.
So I'm going to go out like this.
You can go out that way, but since the body, you want to keep the center of gravity over this leg, come back forward, pull that knee forward.
Your foot needs to be forward, honey. Both feet forward.
Now both feet are still facing that direction. Now come up.
So we're saying that that's not going to happen for me.
Maybe not that late.
Sure,
Yeah.
it's just
Now you have the posterior lunge, also on the back lunge. The forward lunge is this one here. Here, and you push back.
Yeah, that's
You
what we're
don't
all used to
see
do.
that. You see it. You used to do. Exactly. You don't see that a whole lot now.
Because of your knees?
Because of the shearing force at the tib and the fibula.
Everyone does the reverse now.
Yeah, you have the femur and the tibia.
Yeah.
That's shifting, and that little bit of a shift. We don't know if that's going to cause problems, but we're already thinking that. Let's go ahead and rule it out. So what you can do is, there's enough shearing force going on down there.
Yeah.
You can just pull up. Now it turns into a traveling lunge.
Yeah.
Or a walking lunge.
Okay, boys, let's see it. Move.
Look at that.
Good, Josh.
That's good. You can do that, or you can do.
Oh, my
You
Lord.
can step, pause, let the hips reset, alternate legs, or you can use the same leg, come up, pause.
And the same leg.
Same leg.
Same leg.
That way you get more volume on one leg. 15 to 20 reps per leg.
Awesome.
Back in the studio.
Yeah, look at that.
Woo! There he goes. There he goes.
Look at that. Now, see, he's been in the back leg?
Yeah.
That's okay because you're not carrying any extra weights in your hands. So you actually can step, bend the knee, come up, step, bend the knee, or you can step, lean forward, increase more hip flexion, include more glute fibers in this glute,
Oh, yeah.
and you pull up. So you have glute and hamstrings, lean forward,
Like
now
that?
pull up. Tuck your chin, put your hands to your side as if you're carrying dumbbells. Lean,
Or soup cans.
soup cans, and pull up. Anytime your hands are on your hips, or even on your thighs, it's added weight, which is perfect.